shots are equal, and each team will receive 1 point.
Good afternoon, welcome to Osijek in Croatia. It's day 3 of competition here at the 2023 European Championships for shotgun. We're about to get underway with the men's team skeet events. The bronze medal match to start with, that's Germany versus Great Britain, and then the gold medal match will follow shortly after that with the Czech Republic against Italy. My name's Rory McAllister, I'm your commentator. That's not me, that's just one of the speakers which is out on the shotgun range. Just to check on the conditions here, well, the temperature's dipped just ever so slightly over the last hour or so. Still in the low 30s though, 31 degrees, slight little bit of cloud cover, plenty of blue sky though, and just a little bit of wind around 2 meters per second. Nothing really to worry about, and as you can see with the trees in the distance there, not too much movement at all. So eco-friendly target types, of course, with the clays, ones that all biodegrade. Also the guns, well, we're using shotguns that are 12 gauge, and the cartridge shot weight 24.5 grams, and the cartridge shot diameter no bigger than 2.6 millimeters. All that's been weighed and checked by equipment control before we get underway with the finals. Here's an example of one of the shotguns. All are customizable. I mean, you can change the back of the butt and change triggers and all sorts of things. That one there has a golden one. I'm not quite sure I'd be able to afford a golden trigger, but there you are. Maximum weight of 4 kilograms. So before we get underway with the bronze medal match, let's have a look back at qualification. So that's how it all fared in qualification earlier today. The presentation is about to get underway from our announcer. Some of the German team have gathered to watch their compatriots in the bronze medal match against Great Britain. And how many times Germany have faced Great Britain, not only in shooting but across all sports around the world. It's one of the oldest fixtures. So if you are just joining us, welcome. This is the team men's skeet event for the bronze medal match. We'll be following the point system because the team events such as this, where all of one gender aren't part of the Olympic calendar. So it's all about combined scores. So 12 targets per team, 12 possible hits, and the highest amount of hits will be awarded 2 points. If at any point each team has exactly the same total, then they will be awarded 1 point each. We can only go to a shoot-off if it goes to 5-all, and you're allowed one VAR or VAR request. If that's upheld, you can carry that on. If not, then you lose your wish to take a VAR request, and you can also have one timeout as well. So here come the Great British team of Carl Killinder and Mitchell Brooker-Smith, who was in a final the other day, and Ben Llewellyn, who I've been told to call Benjamin Llewellyn at least once in the commentary. I think much to the amusement of the British team. I think there's obviously some sort of in-team prank going on there. Per Moen is the coach for Great Britain. Meanwhile, here comes the jury. That's Jada Siraja of Turkey. And Emir Emizadeh of Cyprus will be our referee for this bronze medal match. Just to say, the German team line up with Sven Korte, also Christopher Robin Honkamp, and Vincent Hager, a name I've said many times over the years. I remember announcing him as the silver medalist at the World Championships in Moscow way back in 2017. Also many other medals to his name as well. So here we go. This is the bronze medal match. Germany versus Great Britain here at the 2023 European Championships in Osijek. And nice to see people smiling in the crowd. It's lovely weather here after all. I mean, long shadows because the sun is starting to dip, but perfect conditions for skeet shooting. And the German team just step up now for their test fire. So you can see the bib numbers on the back. a 3 and a 2. That's Christopher Honkamp, who will be firing second for the German team. And that's what that second number indicates on the back of the bib. Axel Kramer, the coach. Now, of course, the thing with a bronze medal match is only one team can go away with the medal. Different, of course, when it comes to the gold medal match, because a gold or silver could be yours. So here's Carl Killander. Killander being of Swedish origin, his surname. Mitchell Brooker-Smith, well, I think that's fairly English. And Ben Llewellyn, well, there's some Welsh in there with a surname like Llewellyn. There's Permo, the coach, and yeah, his fingers in ears sometimes, because it can be quite loud when you're that close to the field of play at a shotgun final. Still, always really exciting though, that just the noise and the dust that is created from the clays, and just something that's happening. And my heart will always be close to shotgun shooting, as this is where I started when I was just a lad back in Berkshire in England. So Mitchell Brooker-Smith, currently at Station 3, 19 years old. Made the final the other day. And also as a gold medal at the World Championships. It was here in Osijek. That was in the junior event in the Skeet mixed team. Or the Skeet men's team, actually, I think it was. And this is Ben Llewellyn, 29 years old now. Again, very, very experienced indeed. So I think we're about to get underway. If you are just joining us, welcome. Sit back. Well, if you're able to sit back. Depends where you are, really. Who knows? You could be watching this on a bus, on a phone maybe, or a tablet. But if you're at home, then grab yourself a drink and settle back as we begin this bronze medal match in the Skeet team men here in Osijek. So Sven Korte of Germany opens up for us. Was that called as a no target? What's happened there? I think it might have been, because that signals the first two. What's going on in the mind of Axel Kramer? Well, probably thinking we've just missed one there. So 3 out of 4 for the Germans so far. Here comes Robin Honkamp. Also now I think there's a bit of a joke going on in the German team about the Christopher Robin part of Chris's name, because of the character of Christopher Robin, but I never saw Christopher Robin with a shotgun, I can tell you that. So 3 out of 4 again, so up to 6 hits so far. That makes it 8 for Vincent Hager. The best they can hope for is a total of 10. And that is indeed 10 out of 12 for the Germans. Axel Kramer, the coach, claps along. And now it's the turn of Carl Killander for Great Britain on Station 3. Turns those two to dust. Another 2. Meanwhile, Ben Llewellyn just practices his sight lines. And you see just the delay there as well sometimes from the high and low house, you never quite know when the clays will be released, but that's what it's all about at this level. So 4 out of 4 for Kilinder. Great start for Great Britain. That's another 2 from Mitchell Brooker-Smith, the 19-year-old. Permo in on the right. Always looks like a focused man, doesn't he? Always look at him and think, looks like you've got a million thoughts going on in your brain right now, Per. So Mitchell's missed one of those, 3 out of 4. Here comes Ben Llewellyn, who was a gold medalist here yesterday alongside Amber Rutter. And will he bring that gold medal form to this bronze medal match? 2 out of 2 so far for Llewellyn. And he's missed one there. So Great Britain are on 10. So Germany are on 10. It's 1 point each. So it's the first of our team events so far in medal matches that's actually gone this way. So we now move to station 4. Same again, there'll be 12 targets per team. And the highest total will take the points. If at any time the total combines are the same, then another 1 point each. So this time Great Britain shoot first. Pressure now on Carl Kilinder. Deals with it very well and has a 100% hit rate, as has Vincent Hager. Just shows you the standard of shooting we're witnessing here in Osijek. And he's missed that one, so that 100% record drops to 87, but still Mitchell Brooker-Smith and Ben Llewellyn still to shoot. That's a decent couple of hits. Has he missed both of those? Yes, both hands go up from the referee. A bit of a disaster for Brooker-Smith. Can Ben Llewellyn pull it back for Great Britain? They're on 5 hits so far. Maximum of 9 hits is now possible here if Ben can hit all 4 of these. Against the first 2. And just misses that last one. So a hit and a miss for the gold medalist from yesterday in the mixed team. Great Britain on 8 hits. Will it be enough against this formidable German team? Oh, well, that's a hit and a miss. So Corte now has 2 more. Sven Corte now with a 66% hit rate. Raises his hand, just takes a moment. Again, just showing his professionalism and experience. If you're not quite ready, you are able just to take your time just while the shotgun rests on your hip as you make the call for pull. And he nails those 2. So great shooting from Corte. Hong Kong now 75% hit rate. His first visit to station 4. And if he hits these 2, then Great Britain really are under pressure, because it looks more and more in favour that the Germans will get 2 points here. And the crowd know it too, much to the applause and the whoops from the German team. So once Hager has 2 hits, then 2 points will be confirmed to Germany. And there indeed are the 2 hits. So Germany have won this visit to Station 4. They'll go 3-1 in front. Let's see if Haga can hit these last 2. Yeah, no, a hit and a miss. Still, it doesn't matter. 10 is the total against 8 for Great Britain. So Germany get the points. 2 points more for Germany. That's Germany on 3 and Great Britain on 1. So we now move to Station 5. And Germany will get the honours to shoot. So here goes once again Sven Korte. A bit of a pause in between those 2, but gets them nonetheless. Got to make sure you hit them within the 40-metre range. There's Mr. Alexander Ratner, the European Shooting Confederation president. And great cheers and claps from the German team who have gathered to watch. And Korte with a brilliant set of 4 hits there. Oh, Hong Kong's missed one of those. Missed the first one and manages to get the second. So Germany on 5. Can they make that 7? Yes, indeed they can. And hit rates all in the 80s, in the 80% for Germany. Vincent Haga has missed one. So a possible 10 hits now for Germany. And indeed that is the case. That was a real decent brace of shots there. I don't know what they find so funny. I actually think it was quite a decent pair of hits, to be honest. So Germany are up to 10. Great Britain now know the pressure's on. So I wonder what's going through the mind of Carl Killander right now, looking so focused. Just having a word with himself, but has missed the second of those opening 2. And another miss for Carl. Oh, that's quite painful for him at this time. So pressure really now is on Mitchell Brooker-Smith here and Ben Llewellyn, because the best they can hope for now is 4 each to bring them up to 10 to get a vital point each against Germany. Otherwise Germany will go 5-1 in front. So decent start from Mitchell Brooker-Smith at Station 5. Another 2 of those. And then Ben Llewellyn will like to come in and try and copy and paste. And he's done it. Great shooting from the 19-year-old. That's terrific from Brooker-Smith. 75% hit rate. And now Ben Llewellyn, the gold medalist from yesterday in the mixed team, alongside Amber Rutter, tries to hit all 4. That's 2 down, 2 to go. And he's got those 2. He saved it for Great Britain because it's a point each. Moen, the coach, he knows it too. And just folds his arm, takes an intake of breath, sits back and just wonders whether or not the British team can actually rescue this bronze medal match. Germany are in front by 2 points. It's Germany 4, Great Britain 2. So back to Station 3. Killander of Great Britain opens up the shooting for the British team and gets the first 2. And now to face the reverse. Oh, and this is one of those. The ref's hand goes up, so it's a hit and a miss over those last two for Carl Killander. 4 out of 3 so far. And once again, back to Brooker Smith on station 3. Just see some of the dust from Carl's last hit just breezing its way across the field of play. And there's no wind like this. It does take a while for the clays to disperse. %83% hit rate right the way across the board for Germany. Meanwhile, some of the British scores also in the early 80s. Killander on 75%. And Ben Llewellyn now knows what's needed. All 4 in order to keep Great Britain in the hunt for this bronze medal. There's 2. And Ben has nailed those last 2. Kermowen looks across and just wonders once again whether or not Britain can pull their way back into this. So 11 hits out of 12, only 1 miss, and that was from Carl Killander's 4th target on station 3. So Germany know now what's at stake. So if the Germans get all 12, then they'll move up to 6 points and they'll be declared as bronze medalists. If they miss, there's a chance of a draw. If they miss more than 1, then Great Britain have the points. So no target called. And Coulter smashes those 2, so getting very, very tense. Axel Kramer, now with his sunglasses off, looks over. If Germany can do that another 2 times and get all 12, then the bronze medal is theirs. Very tense here in Osijek. So Germany are halfway there to the maximum of 12 hits. And another 2 hits. The German crowd go wild, clapping and whooping all around. Also high fives. And Vincent Hagen now knows if he hits all 4, Germany are the bronze medalists. And there's 2. Another 2 of those. And it's bronze for Germany. And heartbreak for Great Britain. And Hager has indeed hit those 2, smashes those clays into dust. There's pink skies now because of those clays and those last 2 hits, and hugs all around. And the German team have managed to do it. They've got there over the line, and Sven Coulter and Chris Honkamp and Vincent Hager are the bronze medalists against this British trio of Carl Killander, Mitchell Brooker-Smith and Ben Llewellyn. Wasn't to be today for Ben, but gold medalist yesterday in the mixed team. So I think it's been a fairly decent week for him and the rest of the British team. They've got 3 medals in as many days because of the women's event earlier today. So that concludes the bronze medal match. We'll be back very, very shortly with the gold medal match. Don't go anywhere at all. Another brilliant competition, no doubt, ahead of us. The gold medal match between the Czech Republic and Italy. Who will take that one? We'll find out in a few moments' time. See you then.
Ajde još malo izdrži. Jel? A evo je sunce skoro zašlo. Evo ga s komarce ne počnu grijati. Daj njihovo vrijeme.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now continue with the gold medal match for Skeet 20 event of European Championship Ocean 2023. On position number 1, representing Czechia, Prokop Radek, Tomáš Jakub and Drle Tomas.
Good evening to you and welcome back. Local time here in Osijek, just coming up to 6 p.m. Wherever you are around the world, thank you very much for joining us. If you go to the European Shooting Confederation website, everything you need to know about the European Championship shotgun is there for you, and the link to our live stream. Thank you very much for joining us. So Radek Prokop and also Jakub Tomacek and Tomas Nidrele are the Czech Republic team who will face the Italians. And Tamaro Cassandro with a nice strut and a very confident gait and walk as he comes out to the field of play alongside Ilya Skudrucci and also Gabriele Rossetti. And once again, Jada Siraja of Turkey is the jury in charge. And the referee for this one, it should be Alkis Katirisis. And he's from Cyprus, doffs his hat. Thank you very much. Very nice, respectful way to actually come into the field of play.
Good luck to all the finalists.
So Tamaro Cassandro already has a medal this week. Can he make it another today? Meanwhile, Ilya Scuccioli and Gabriele Rossetti will also try to back up that hope for a gold medal. Meanwhile, the Czech Republic will have something to say about that. And Radek Prokop and Jakub Tomacek and Tomas Nidrele are the ones who make up the Czech trio. So we're following the point system for this gold medal match if you are just joining us, and that's purely because this particular team event in Skeet is not in the Olympic calendar. So it's a total number of hits which are then converted into points. 12 hits are available at each station. So the maximum number of 12 is the target, the overall target. And then whoever finishes with the highest score, which team will then be awarded 2 points. If at any point both teams are on the same amount of target totals, then 1 point each will be awarded to them. There's Peter Savlanik, who's had a very interesting day. There was a big appeal at the end of the women's team bronze medal match. I think something that was upheld as well towards the end, because Great Britain were confirmed as the bronze medalists, and then the Czech Republic had certainly some arguments as to what had happened in proceedings. It was all reset towards the end at Station 5 and carried on. Very interesting final indeed, and you'll be able to watch it back on our ESC YouTube channel. Now the familiar face of Andrea Benelli, the Italian coach. no sunglasses tonight, purely because the sun started to dip in, as this is one of the later finishes we've had in Osijek so far at the European Championships. So just going through the test fire for now, and then we'll get underway and start shooting from station 3. So 12 gauge shotguns in this one, 24.5 grams is the maximum weight for the cartridge. Everything's been weighed and tested earlier on by equipment control and sealed up, just to make sure it's all going along with the rules of the sport. So I think we're about to get underway then. So Radek Prokop will shoot first. He's invited forward by Alkis Kistilis. And here we go. Gold medal match is underway. And the Czech Republic open up with 2 hits. A hit and a miss, just the raise of the hands from Alkis Kistilis, the referee of Cyprus. So 3 out of 4 so far for the Czech Republic. And that's a decent 2 from Tomacek. And now the reverse. We'll focus over towards the low house. Thomas Nidrele. He made the final of the men's individual. Didn't do quite enough to take a medal, but put up a decent performance nonetheless. Just see how long it takes for the clays to disappear. You can just see even the last 2 there, it's still in the sky. Just shows you how little wind we've got here in Osijek. It's just perfect conditions for skeet shooting. So Tamaro Cassandro opens up for the Italians. 11 out of 12 for the Czech Republic. 2 out of 2 so far for Italy. Make short work of that. A very quick and efficient visit to station 3 for Cassandro. As a bronze medalist on day 1. Also got a bronze medal yesterday in the mixed team, so at least he knows today it's a gold or a silver. And 2 hits there from Struccioli. So Eli is now 25 years old. Plenty of medals to his name as well, including one here at Osijek last year. Gold medal at the World Championships, but this is one of those targets. I don't think Andrea Benelli perhaps is too worried at the moment, although perhaps just that sigh there is just another signal of a long day. Rossetti destroys those 2. 2 more to go, and Italy need these 2 in order to draw with the Czech Republic. It'll be the second match we've had where we've opened up with a draw at station 3. And Benelli calling out some instructions there, or at least even some encouragement. So Czech Republic 11 out of 12 hits, and Italy with 11 out of 12. It means a point each as we go now to station 4, and the Italians this time will shoot first. So Tamaro Cassandro, 2 out of 2. Here he goes once again. And makes another short work of those 2. So 100% hit rate for Cassandro. Struccioli now with a 75% hit rate. Gets the first two in convincing style. And also gets those other two. So again, another decent performance so far from the Italians. Can they hit another 4 out of 4? So Rossetti has his shotgun ready. Up it goes and destroys those two. So Italy with 12 out of 12. The Czech Republic now know what they are chasing on this visit to Station 4. Prokop to shoot first. Is that no target called? So you just notice there as well, different styles. It's more like how I fire a shotgun. You can see how Prokop just really pulls the butt of the shotgun right into this sort of lower to mid rib cage, just above the hip. And that's a decent brace of shots, 4 out of 4. So Tomacek now with a 100% record so far. Can he keep that up? Let's see. That's 2 down, 2 to go for his visit to Station 4. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And gets those 2 in. So will this be a perfect visit from the Czech team? It's a nod of the head from Petr Zelenek. Thomas Nidrele with 2 out of 2. And if he can make this 2 out of 2, we'll have another draw. So I think it was a no target called there actually. So Nidrele goes again at the 4 targets. And he's missed one. So the hand of Alkis Kiteris goes into the air, the referee. So it means the Italians have got 2 points. Well, again, no target called. I mean, Nidrele already knows that they've already lost this visit to Station 4 and that Italy will creep up and it will go to 3-1. Destroys the last 2 nonetheless. So good for the confidence and good for the rhythm. But Thomas Nidrele with 3 out of 4 means the Czech Republic visit that station to Station 4 on 11 hits. Meanwhile, the Italians on 12. So Italy get another 2 points. It's Italy 3, Czech Republic 1 as we go to Station 5. Okay, 1 miss there from Prokop. Shoots those empty cartridges out, slaps them down into the basket. Frustration probably more than anything. Nails those 2, so 3 out of 4 so far for the Czech Republic team. Tomacek, 100% record. Will that stay intact? So far, it's yes. And indeed, the 100% record is still intact. Great shooting from Tomacek. World-class stuff here in Osijek. Nidrila now. Who knows if he can hit all four? That puts the Czech team on a total of 11. They then stand a chance of taking the 2 points. So they're up to 9. Can Nidrila hit another 2? And blam, blam, the 34-year-old does it indeed. So the Czech Republic up to 11 hits. Pressure now on the Italians. 2 of them on 100%. That man there, Cassandro, gets the first 2. Almost makes it look so easy. Takes it in his stride. Quick blow of breath. And another 2 are destroyed. And Andrea Bonelli perhaps is already getting gold thoughts in his mind. So Struccioli now, 87%. I think that's called no target. Oh, once again, is that the second no target in a row? I think it might be. So tense moments here in this gold medal match. If you are just joining us, welcome. Day 3 of competition here at the European Championships in Osijek. And Struccioli now trying to get these last 2. Well, not for him at this particular stage, at station 5. So the best the Italians can hope for now is another 11 hit total. And once again, the 2 German spectators finding it highly amusing that they're on the main camera. So Rossetti now needs to hit these 2 for Italy. And gets both of them, so it's 11 hits each. Is there anything to separate these 2 teams? Well, at the moment, yes, 2 points. Czech Republic are on 2, Italy are on 4, and Italy find themselves 1 station visit win away from taking a gold medal. Cassandro already with a bronze medal this week, both in the individual event and in the mixed team yesterday. And he hasn't missed one yet. And gets those 2 as well. So the 100% record is still intact after the second visit to Station 3, and a high 5 with Rossetti on the way back. Or a low 5 even by the looks of that. Struccioli meanwhile has 2 hits. I think there's a miss there, yes indeed. And Bonelli, what was they saying? For goodness sake, maybe? Mamma mia? He's certainly saying something. Might have even been something stronger than that, perhaps. So the Italians with 1 miss so far. Gabriele Rossetti with 100%. And no target, I think, is called, so Rossetti gets to go again. Kitalis, the referee, gives the signal for him to step forward. Such an experienced ref from Cyprus. Oh, and Rossetti's missed that one. Interesting. So Italy are only on, I say only, because they've been doing so well so far. 10 hits out of 12. A chance now for the Czech Republic to level this, and that's the way to do it. 2 out of 2 so far. Prokop now knows that another 2 and his job's done for the moment. Oh, class. World class. 4 out of 4 for Prokop. And now Tomacek. Only one of 2 athletes in this gold medal match with a 100% hit ratio. And that won't do that 100% any harm. Tomacek with 2. Just clips that second clay, but it's enough for a hit just to see the dust in the sky. So Czech Republic now up to 8. 2 hits from Nidrole will level it with the Italians. 3 hits or more and 2 points to the Czech Republic, and vital and crucial at this stage of a gold medal match. So they're level. It's a point each so far. 1 more hit and Nidrole will confirm another 2 points for the Czech Republic. So Nidrole now faces these 2. Pressure's on. And he's done it. He's done it. And that's excellent. Timeout now has been called by Andrea Bonelli. Doesn't surprise me at all, because the Italians for one moment were looking like they may even just streak ahead, but it's not to be. The Czech Republic have just shown what they're made of in this gold medal match. Meanwhile, the Italians have a maximum of 60 seconds to take their timeout. And meanwhile, the Czech Republic team can benefit also from the Italians just taking time to have a chat with each other. And Andrea Bonelli seems to be giving most of the instruction to Struccioli. So it's 4-all. The only way this can go to a shoot-off is if we end up at 5-5. And we've yet to see a shoot-off in a final so far here in Osijek. So the referee, Alkis Kitalis, makes the signal, come forward. And Radek Prokop of the Czech Republic fires first. And I think you have to say, most of the pressure, I think, is on the Czech Republic team. They're the ones that have been behind. And they've managed to yank this back. Prokop had 4 out of 4 on his last 4 clays. And does the same again. 4 out of 4. Great start for the Czech Republic. And see the referee just ducking down just to make sure he can see that that second low house clay was hit. Indeed it was. We saw it just as clear as he did. Pink dust. No target. So the Czech Republic are halfway there at the moment to a perfect 12. Who knows, it could all be over at the end of this station visit, should we get one clear winner. And I think Alkis Castellis is just signalling a technical problem over towards the high house. So they're now trying to get this sorted out as soon as they can. And that's disappointing really at this stage of a gold medal match, because just the rhythm and the excitement and all the tense feelings surrounding this gold medal match were all there. And just now for these athletes, this is when all their experience kicks in. Tamaro Cassandro takes a seat. Not surprised, it's been another long day. So if you are just joining us, we're into the closing stages of the gold medal match in the Skeet team men's event. And because this event won't be part of the Olympic calendar, we're following the point system. And there you can see the clays just been taking out. It seems as if there was a broken target in there towards the bottom that was causing an issue. So that's been given a good old whack. And if you ever get a chance to go into one of the high or low houses, I certainly would say to do so. I remember back in the day when I used to fire traps at shotgun competitions with my dad at weekends. There was no Bluetooth back in those days. You all had to do it manually. And they could never get over how much I enjoyed it. I loved it. I loved firing the traps. Nobody wanted to do it on the day. I'd always quite happily step forward and do it. But of course these days a lot of machinery, a lot of technology is involved. But like anything, you still get technical problems and there's still errors here and there that need to be corrected. So this is the Skeet team men's gold medal match, which at the moment, as I said, we're just experiencing some technical problems in the high house. So all of the jury and everyone else involved in the competition is working as hard as they can to get this final underway. It's the second disruption we've had of the day, but just for different reasons. There's the face of Andrea Benelli, the Italian coach, who clearly sharing a little bit of a joke and a laugh with the team. Sitting alongside the Czech Republic coach, Peter Zlanovic. So are we ready to go again? Let's hope so. Yes, indeed we are. Right, so it's 4 points each. Czech Republic 4, Italy 4. Tomacek and Cassandro, the only two on 100% hit rates. So no target called again. Hopefully this isn't the sign of more problems. 2 test clays have just been fired. Alkis Kitiris, the ref, seems happy for the moment. And calls Tomacek forward to take another shot at 2 more targets. Oh, misses one of those, the last of the 2, so it means Czech Republic are now on 7. You do wonder sometimes if the disruption and just the break in play as well like that just causes a few issues in terms of rhythm and practice, because Tomacek was on 100% hit ratio, now on 95. Saying that, the Czech Republic still on at least 90 in terms of the percentage of targets they've each hit. So meanwhile, here goes Nedrelet. That's 2 out of 2. Just as the daylight starts to fade, you really do notice at this time of year, mid-September, when it does go past around 6:15, 6:30, you do start to notice the daylight conditions just fading away. in terms of daylight. Still clear enough though, mind you. And the two coaches there look on at hand gestures and shaking of the head and saying to each other, hit the button. What's going on? So there's another two, and the crowd show their applause. 11 out of 12. Will it be enough against this formidable Italian team? The only man left with a 100% hit ratio. Here he is, Tamaro Cassandro. No target called. I think the coaches are starting to lose their patience here, as is Alkis Kitalis, the referee. So another two test clays go across the field of play. And now Tamaro Cassandro will try to keep that 100% record intact. Here he goes. And that's 2 out of 2. Quiet word with himself, as he always does. And has he missed the first target for the first time? I think so, but I think it is confirmed as a hit and a miss. No, it's confirmed as a hit. I did think he at least clipped it. I certainly saw some dust. So 4 out of 4 for Cassandro. And once again, this is the ref, Alkis Kitalis, just going over, shouting pull into the microphone just to make sure that it can be heard. Struccioli with 2 out of 2. And the Italians are halfway there. Another 6 hits and the gold medal will be theirs. I love how low he really sinks into the shotgun and into his shot as well. Makes it look so dramatic, does Ilya. 85% hit rate. And now Rossetti. Now 28 years old and hits those two. So another 2 targets, another 2 hits for the Italians, and the gold medal will be confirmed. He knows what's at stake. Can he hit these last 2? Indeed he does, and Italy have another medal at this European Championship in Osijek. A great day's work done. And a shake of the hands and fist pumps from the Italian team of Tamaro Cassandro, Ilya Struccioli and Gabriele Rossetti. They are the gold medalists, and Tamaro Cassandro adds that gold medal today to his bronze medal from yesterday and also from day 1 in the individual event. What a day for Team Italy, and they've had a great time so far here in Osijek. And with plenty more competition to come, the junior competition starts at the weekend, and then we'll also move into those skeet competitions, and then of course there's trap next week as well, which will again perhaps further the chances of Italy moving up the medals table even further. So it's all over. Let's not forget the efforts of the Czech Republic, who are the silver medalists. Here they are. There's Radek Prokop and Jakub Tomacek and Thomas Nidjele are the silver medalists in this final, and they'll be joined alongside the German team. There they are to the right of your shot, who took the bronze medal earlier today. That was Sven Korte, Chris Honkamp and Vincent Hager. So they just get their announcements from the announcer in the crowd and wave aloft, much to the applause and whoops of the German supporters. Now confirmed as the bronze medalist. Czech Republic, meanwhile, just a quick step forward and a hand up in the air. Disappointed, of course, but it is a silver medal at the European Championships, and smiles all around for this Italian team, who were going to take some beating in all honesty. I mean, just 3 of the best shotgun shooters on the entire planet. So it's another gold for Italy at the European Championships, and it's a silver for the Czech Republic and a bronze for Germany. Thank you very much for joining us. That concludes our coverage for today. The next set of finals will be this Saturday, 3:30 local time here in Osijek for the Skeet Women Junior. So we'll be live just before 3:30, and then also the Skeet Men Junior at 4:30 local time this coming Saturday, the 16th of September. So from myself, Rory McAllister, and the entire crew that brought you this presentation and broadcast, thank you very much for joining us. Do feel free to watch the finals back. You can also go to the European Shooting Confederation website. You'll find everything you need to know there about the European Championship shotgun here in Osijek. And for now, we'll see you in a few days' time, this coming Saturday, for the beginning of the junior competitions in Skeet. Cheerio for now.